Wait,
Yeah,
what?
see, man, you guys don't understand about
I don't think I wanted to
moisturizing.
see that.
You guys got to moisturize.
Is that baby
This
oil?
is so
Yeah,
awkward
bro,
right
you
now.
gotta get some baby oil, you know? Some
Oh
baby oil.
my
You know,
God.
it's a popular thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I was like, I
Surprised
know
there's
that
any
this
left
is a thing now.
on the shelves.
I know.
He greased up for the episode, huh?
Yeah. You should have seen when I went to go the store to get this for this
I'm sure
fucking
you had a
bullshit I
heyday.
just did. And I go to the fucking lady. Hey, so where do you have baby lotion at? She just looked at me, and I kind of know, right? She goes, Diddy's got all that shit. I mean, these motherfuckers just roasted them now.
She's used to it now.
And that's the gel, too.
That's,
so
I don't know,
Yeah.
dude. When we talked about it last night, I fucking said I haven't seen that shit in 20 years. Oh, she did put
This is
some
a
on.
nice one. It really.
Oh,
I use this one.
it's
But
quite
I get this one
soothing.
with like coconut. Like
quite
it's a coconut
soothing.
one. Quite soothing.
Are we
Quite
gonna,
relaxed.
are we gonna leave that there for the episode?
No.
I just don't. We should probably.
Just in case you got to lather up a little bit.
Yeah.
later.
Right.
Throughout the
I might be could use some of my
Look at
ankles
now,
there.
look
Yeah,
at
you
a
were
lot.
actually.
I was
You
actually.
were actually. See, we're looking out for each other. For us, it's not weird.
I don't think that's why Diddy had 1,000 bottles.
No, bro.
That's awkward.
No.
Word on the street is he just buys in bulk.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Well,
That's what his lawyer
obviously,
said.
he buys in bulk. Johnson & Johnson's like, okay, wow.
We'll get into that. We'll get
Yeah.
into that.
man,
You guys
I
want to
don't know
get
if I
this
want to.
thing? You want to get this thing started?
Yeah, why not? It's already been fire.
Baby oil intro.
Let's get it.
We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain.
We never talk about that intro song. It's good, dude. Love that.
No, it is. It's great. It makes me feel good every time I hear it.
Bring the pain.
So what's
how?
up with the what's up? How about that? How's everybody
What's
doing? We got a little
crack-a-lacking?
fire going. What's crack-a-lacking?
What's
crack-a-lacking?
Let's crack a lack.
Crack-a-lacking.
Joe, your arm is so greased up.
With that baby oil, it's so funny, dude.
Looks
like
good. It looks good.
you're going
believe
for an
I did
action
that.
movie role right now. You had to
that
grease
shit-
up.
I feel like I'm getting a massage and shit.
What kind of massage?
This is a massage.
Just
Just
a
getting a
massage.
nice little massage. You know?
Hey, if you guys are watching on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple, make sure and download and give us a follow. And
be shy.
Instagram, TikTok,
Yeah.
all the social media platforms. Show us some love, please.
And like I said before, it should be very easy for you because I have big hands and I can do it, so you can do it too.
Right, facts.
Don't be sorry. Just be better.
Just be better, right? Do you want to explain the baby oil bit a little bit, or you want to wait till we get into it?
We'll just
Yeah,
get
okay.
into it. It was
Gotcha.
just everybody knows what the fuck is going on with that. It's just we were having some fun with it. My big ass go in the store getting baby oil, asking about it. What the fuck?
Well,
And I told the lady I'm doing a sketch. Don't worry about it. We're just-
She's like, what kind of sketch?
Yeah, I don't know.
What
Yeah.
kind of sketch?
Is this secret cameras? Let's just jump into it. All right, flip the script. Let's do it.
All right, let's
right,
flip
let's
it.
do it.
3, 2, 1. Diddy, okay. No, this
What do we
lines
know?
up. Diddy's lawyer, bizarre explanation for why he had so many bottles of baby oil. And
Yeah. It looks like he said it was responding to claims by federal agents that he confiscated 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant from Combs' home in Miami and Los Angeles. So is this together or what? As part of a raid linked in a probe. Well, yeah.
I don't
And he buys in bulk, right? Is that what they said, right? That's what the beginning says, right? Who buys?
Johnson & Johnson want to make him a sponsor, and he
I know,
couldn't do
right?
it. I mean, come on, bro.
Oh man, did you see you all seen the picture, right?
I've seen so
The
much shit
video?
come
Yeah.
out.
The little video,
Yeah.
of the baby oil. I think that was just the Los Angeles home.
Yeah, I mean,
That was
there's
just
so
the
much
Los-
shit.
Just that house. Just that one room.
Well, they even came out and they've said that using it in that type of way isn't safe for people, right? Because I mean, apparently, we
Sure
know
it
what
is.
we're talking about, right? For easy in,
I'm
easy
just
out,
like-
glide in, glide out. It's not safe to use baby oil, my
Glide
friend.
in and glide out, he said.
That's so
Sick
classy.
bastard.
What did you say? You said earlier. You said some
What?
shit like you said people can't leave his house because he put baby oil
Oh
on
yeah,
the
so
floor.
yeah, the way his marble freaking floors, they like pretty much like hold people hostage. Then like all these people, they hold them hostage because they're all like lubed and oiled up, and they have to like slide like seals to escape.
Sick seals.
That would suck.
The
They're
craziest
high
shit-
and drunk and
Yeah.
just no.
The craziest shit to me though is just like, dude, like, regardless of what, if you're having freak offs, let's call it what they say, freak offs, why are you recording people like secretly? That's the craziest part to me.
So using it as blackmail.
I mean, what for what? That's
But
crazy.
So then you can like manipulate them to like do things that you want them to do. Like you're gonna sign this deal, or else I'm gonna show you this video. I'm gonna leak this video. It's just that's what they were, or what I've heard sources have said. And it's just I don't know if you have that kind of mentality, you're sick, mofo.
Yeah, do you guys see like a whole like a bunch of people coming out, or like a lot of this stuff coming out soon? Do you think he's gonna have a lot more people that we know of that we didn't know?
Well, the
involved?
list is crazy right now.
Absolutely, it's already some of it's a lot of it's coming out right now.
It is. Who has been weak? Willis, the quarterback for Tennessee.
Oh yeah,
You saw that?
I did.
He wants to give $100,000 to the detectives to find out how they say he was there when he said he's never been there.
Yeah.
And if a man's putting up $100,000, I think he's telling the truth. I
Yeah.
mean, that's no small amount of money.
All I gotta say is this: if you attended that party, you knew what the fuck he was getting into.
Yeah.
Facts. I mean, if you didn't stay late for the extracurricular activities.
Curricular activities.
Yeah, then God bless you, because like Marlon Wayne's a bunch of people. But I mean, we see what's dropping, bro. I mean, the pictures, the videos,
The people, I mean, about the whole thing with the drinks and how they're drugged and everything else, it's just...
Well, the charges are actually sex trafficking and
Like smuggling.
racketeering,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Racketeering and sex trafficking are the actual charges, and then there's more to come. But his security guards coming out.
You hear too that like now, yeah, that the one of the guys came forward and was like testifying, saying, yeah, like he had me like shoot Tupac. Like there's just stuff coming
Keefy
out
D.
of the woodwork.
Yeah.
Well, that
And you're
rumor
just like,
about
what?
he's in
Tupac
prison
has been-
already.
Yeah, but it's been going on for years.
Yeah, it
about
has
that.
been.
A
I think
long
there's a
time.
lot of
That's what
truth
makes
it
you like
broke.
wonder. You're like,
There's a lot of
maybe.
truth to it, bro. I
don't
mean,
know.
they were beefing at that time.
Yeah.
And Diddy had money. Did you see today? I seen, and Mark's favorite character, Usher, that leaked. I know that's funny, but the leaked audio call of Usher calling the police because Diddy was out front of his house. Like when he said that whole thing about the whole, because like Usher and Justin Bieber when they were kids. Yeah. They went to Diddy's house for like an artist building project.
Have you seen though too, where it's like this is how nasty that I don't know side of the world is that there's this girl, what's her name, Jaguar or something? You know who she is?
Yeah, Jaguar White.
That one. She was saying something in the lines where like Justin Bieber's like people management was kind of even getting sketched out. Like, why are you pushing to like have this date or whatever, hang out with, this, it's kind of coming off creepy. And so the way that they worked it is that supposedly Diddy had Usher do it. And as soon as Usher took over, it's like then he had his 48 hours with, I don't know, the Biebs. Yeah. So it's messed up. So like, if it was done to Usher again, maybe that's that blackmail. If you don't do this and get me this kid, I don't, there's so many. And then too, a part of me is like, this is such a huge subject right now. Why? Like, yes, it's like horrible and all the things. I'm not at all saying it's not, but
Right.
part of me is like, what's going on out there right now, guys? Because this is like a hot topic, and it's
Diddy.
disgusting, and it's just, I don't even.
It's Diddy. It's like huge music mogul. He's been a staple in the hip hop, R&B. Think of all the. So imagine what we think is going to happen, which I'm pretty much guaranteed he's cooked. He's not coming out of prison. He's done. But I might be wrong, but allegedly all the stuff he's done, bro, they're gonna take all that music down on Spotify. You got to think about it.
Yeah,
that's Mary J. Blige. That's Biggie Smalls. That's a lot
everything.
of
There's so
artists
many-
that he's been involved with. That's it's not like R. Kelly. You could just take his catalog off.
Right.
They're gonna have to. So I mean, it's just a.
I don't think people look
at
at it that way.
Well-
they don't look at that whole thing
The
the way.
domino
It's
effect
how
of
like
it.
Lance
Next
just
year they
like
will.
articulated everything. Yeah.
Next year they won't have nothing
just
else to
think
say.
Yeah.
This is just so big and what's going on. It's just insane.
You think it's Epstein level?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But then again, too, the media twist his shit like this
They do.
because now, I hate to talk about this on air, but there's about a war, war's
Yeah.
about ready to start. So that's what they distract everybody with. They
Yeah.
don't look at the
That's
bigger
what I was
picture,
saying, like, what else
Yeah.
is really
So
going
that's
on
what
out
I'm
there?
saying. It's
a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot going on right now,
Yeah.
and it's every day there's new information. Every day a new name's leaked. I mean, Ice Cube's come out a bunch of times and said he's never been, and I believe him. I don't.
Did you see? Remember that? Like, not even like I don't know. Within the year, maybe he even had his own video, and he's like, things are gonna pop off, and you know,
Cat
like,
Williams is right.
and Cat.
A
too.
lot of people were right.
Yep.
Jaguar right.
Yeah.
I mean, look, everybody. She's a conspiracy theorist. Yada yada yada. Everything she said is happening. Like she wasn't bullshitting.
It's a conspiracy until it's proven.
Until
I
it's
guess,
proven.
Right? So you're just like,
You know, it's sad because it's like such a huge figure and there's so many people involved. Like I hated to see the R.I.P. Aaliyah. You know, like that was one of my favorite artists, and they got her in this shit now. Like, a picture of her, Dame Dash, Jay-Z, and Diddy, and all these artists with their, you know, like hanging out in the Hamptons. Like, what happened there? It's like, man, why you like, come on, dude. Like, leave it to him. And at the end of the day, too, bro, like, not standing up or sticking up for anything that he's done because we don't know exactly what he's done. But at the end of the day, bro, if this dude is a gay man, he's a gay man. So, like, what's the big deal if he's
motive behind
smashing
it?
them
Way,
guys?
It's just the way it's ugly. Yeah, at the end of the day, like, regardless of what you want to do
Right.
in the room, I don't care if you want to get off to a balloon, do
Right.
your thing. I don't care. But it's just that the intent is just a lot.
the
It's
stuff
gross.
behind
Yeah,
it.
the
Sick fucks
underlying.
out there.
Yeah,
I'm telling
and
you,
you're like,
it's just.
Feel bad for his kids.
I think, you know, sometimes we just think we've seen it all, and then we see something, and it's just. It blows my fucking mind, bro.
And dude, once you get the feds on you, bro, now they're looking into how his wife died, or his ex-wife,
there's all
Nicole,
kinds of-
his baby mama's, you know, the lady,
It's
she
a rap,
mysteriously
bro.
died.
It's a rap, and the thing is, I never was a big fan ever. I mean, you go through you go through my phone. I don't have any of his shit pumping ever.
I mean, I respected him. He was a black multi-millionaire that had a business and he invested. He helped Eli with Twitter. He invested in that. He's one of the, so it's like so much stuff is going to come down, soon. Revolt TV, he sold it, but he still got a name. Stakes, Twitter. There's so many things in businessly, that he's been involved in. That's crazy. But it is what it is,
talk
dude.
about this
All day. This could be
All
the whole
day
podcast,
long.
right?
All day long.
It's crazy.
Not to mention all the babies out there, they're just dry as hell. They ain't got their oil left.
All the baby oils go.
Come on, man. You even got people at CVS managers saying,
I
Diddy's got
know.
it all.
That's
I couldn't
crazy.
believe that shit today when I went to buy that shit.
The marble floor shit is funny. Though.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
just funny. All right, what we got next?
We were more than friends. We were like brothers.
Right?
Should have known the whole
I
time.
the
know.
whole time.
The
French
whole
Montana with his
time.
shirt off. He should have known the whole time.
All right. Here we go. 3, 2, flip the script. Mr.
No, I haven't watched this yet.
Wait, well, I didn't want to pronounce it. It's Mr.
McMahon, man, from
McMahon.
WWE.
I know I know him, but I'm saying I didn't want to say it because I never seen it. It was, I think, how they're spelling it.
Right, I
They spelled
never
it correctly. I was gonna say McMahon.
Bro, this,
Sherman,
hey,
McMahon.
this doc's gonna be hot.
I mean,
Because
have you seen any?
I
of it?
started about an
came
hour
out-
of it,
it
dude.
came out today, right?
Before I came over here when I was doing my last minute research on stuff. It's gonna be good, bro, because who's on it? I mean, they got Hogan, they got Stone Cold, they got Rock, they got
Love some.
who was the dude from NWO?
Kevin Nash?
No, the Bischoff, the guy that ran it.
Oh yeah, Eric Bischoff.
Eric Bischoff, Bret Hart. I mean,
Oh, so Bret did do it.
Bret Hart's on it
'Cause
But-
he's been at
But I want to
odds.
fucking tell you something about that dude, bro. He is one arrogant asshole,
Bret
bro.
Hart, they all hate Bret Hart.
because even when he was talking on it, then like in the first episode's a little slow, but this shows how he went up the ranks, and I can't wait to finish it because, dude, he is just. Bro, you want to talk about ego and what he built and how there's some crazy ass shit I didn't even remember in the first episode about shit. It's crazy, bro.
Dude, the fact that Bret Hart's on there is cool because the screw job.
Yeah,
You remember the screw job.
I remember the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, when he was supposed to win the title and then they changed it so at the last minute so he didn't win the title and he was pissed off about that. But
Forever. You know who he is,
The-
right?
Yeah.
As she
I know The
slowly
Rock.
goes.
I know. No. We
WWF.
Used to, yeah. Well, we used to watch WWE.
Yeah,
And, like,
WWE. Yeah.
No, we
You
watched
said
WWF.
It,
That's
it
all
used
we
to be
are.
WWF,
Oh,
World
that's what I was
Wrestling
like.
Federation.
Yeah, no, we used to watch that every day. Like after with my dad, we'd do karate and then we'd go home and eat dinner and
And
we'd
watch
watch. And we'd
WWE.
watch. Oh, I think Rafiki was that his name? Rafiki.
Yeah, Rafiki.
Was
yeah.
it Rafiki?
The guy shook
it
his
like,
ass
yeah,
on him.
he shook his, like,
No,
Yeah.
it was Rishi. Wasn't it? It
No,
was
Rafiki.
Rashiki.
Rashiki.
Something
It was
of that
Rashiki.
nature.
It's something like that, and he
Yeah.
has two twin. I know kind of what we're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
No,
different.
but just watching this, it made me think. Sometimes it was funny because when he first started everything, he wasn't a wrestling guy. He was an entertainment guy.
Yeah.
and then the lawsuits that happened in the beginning when you like fucking one wrestler smacked a guy that was saying it was fake, and then the other one when Hulk Hogan and Mr. T were on that one show and he put him to sleeper. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
brother.
about? But you know what it reminded me of is just he would just do stuff to see what worked.
Dude, I've heard all their stories, and I'm very tuned in. I don't even have to watch this to know what's
Yeah.
going to happen. And I'm telling you right now, Mr. McMahon is just as bad as Diddy.
No, for sure.
I'm so
the man's worth
serious.
$2.5 billion.
He's a disgusting individual.
Yeah, he is.
There's a lot of things like there's a story that came out last year where they said that he would hire hookers and he would have sex with them, but he would shit on them too. Like that was part of the whole.
deal?
Literally, swear to God. Like he would fuck you, but he would shit on you, and then a wrestler would told the story of him at a hotel room where he paid her $5,000, had sex
That's
with
not
her,
enough.
shit on her, went in the bathroom. took a shower and then left, put his suit back on and left. So he's a sick individual too, man, for sure. Dude.
What I thought was interesting when I told you I saw the first episode, he talks about a lot of people don't know who I am.
Yeah.
And he goes,
I don't think I
even
wanna
know.
know who you are.
He said, he goes, I don't even know who I am myself.
Yeah, the roids. I mean, it was a family business. So
Yeah, he
okay.
bought it from his dad and everything.
Yeah,
else,
yeah,
so.
yeah. It was a family business, and I mean, it's tough to build something like a wrestling,
Yeah, it is.
But all of us watched it growing up.
Yeah,
so.
no, I'm telling you
Yeah.
what, the best era was probably when it first started in the early '80s, and then when the Stone Cold era started with Rock, and that shit was fucking badass,
What?
bro.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it was bad. And
No,
I was like,
no,
what?
that was the
I was
best,
like, no,
yeah.
It was
the
it was
best.
awesome, and
Yeah.
money. I was probably
China?
like, I was
What was her name?
Black
China.
China,
Black
or
China?
not Black China.
Yeah.
I was
sorry.
like, wait,
China.
I went on with it. I was like,
China.
yeah, no,
Black
China.
China,
Yeah,
yeah,
she
China.
passed away too. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, we used to watch. I was like, I want to be her when I grow up. Like it was
She was
just the whole
huge.
thing.
Yeah.
She was huge.
But at the end of the day, he sold that business because he didn't want all that shit to come out. So he's like,
Yeah.
Clearly
I
he
retire.
does.
Yeah, no,
he's worth
doesn't
like
want
Clearly he does,
$2.5
and he's shitting on
billion,
hookers.
He is shitting on hookers.
and he's still married.
I just don't want.
crazy.
I'm good.
Men do that. That shit is
I
insane.
don't. We're good. Yeah, that's
It's
fine.
like,
Hammy's getting a little.
Have you
Ham, you're
seen-
getting a little uncomfortable
I
today.
just don't. You guys are fucking weird people.
I'm cool. I'm not into that shit.
Fucking
into
weird.
none of
people.
that.
God damn.
I'm sorry.
You look at me like I'm a fucking. Come on now.
kick me in the balls.
I'm
You see
not.
that
No, I don't
shit?
like that
God,
shit
What the
either.
hell is that? Kick me in the balls.
I think it's these guys with the fame and the power and everything, and they do everything that you could imagine, and now they can't do it unless you do something else.
Yeah, I hear
Super
you.
weird,
Yeah.
outlandish.
Yeah.
They're probably so
makes sense.
used to it,
I
that
agree.
they just like, yeah, I get it. That's crazy, man. But I bet you this doc will be dope.
Yeah,
I
can't
mean,
wait to finish
Netflix does great jobs at stuff like this, so
Yeah.
can't wait to watch it.
Mr. McMahon.
Mr. McMahon.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I breastfeed my 7 dolls and care for them like real babies. I don't care what haters think.
Who do you
how
think
old
this
is
came
she?
from, Mark?
I know.
The
What?
guy fucking dead over here. What the fuck is this, dude? What is this?
I
Emily?
fucking.
What's this guy doing?
I couldn't fucking stop laughing at me when I
I'm
found this
so-
shit.
how old
like,
is she?
She's like 27, I believe.
And she
And I-
can't have
yeah.
babies? Like, film me
Oh,
and make
that's
this
so
make sense.
sad.
Like, she can't have
No.
babies or she just hasn't yet, so
She
now she's
just
going
is.
to.
She's in the States, too.
Yeah, it's just weird. It's just
No, shit.
mentally weird.
Yeah, you need
Who
help.
does? I've
You
never
need
seen
help.
anything like that
That's
in my
help.
life.
That is, yeah.
And I think it was in New
First off,
York.
why are
If
you
I'm not,
that age
the New York.
having
I got
dolls?
that from the New York Post. I didn't know where. I didn't. I just.
So
I
she
read
just
the
squirting it
headline.
on their faces because they're obviously not sucking it.
No, it's all fake because she's not producing.
Yeah,
it.
that's what I
so-
say. She can't squirt anything if she doesn't have a baby of her own. There's
yeah.
So
nothing
she
to
has
produce.
no milk, so she just
No,
literally
she just
putting
puts
dolls
a
to
doll
her tit.
to the teat.
Okay. That's
and that's
just.
it.
And she's in
You
public
want to know
doing
what
it.
though?
How
I'm
do the
reading
people
this
figure
made
this
me
out?
laugh a little bit because no joke, and this is I love kids for this. So I had a friend, and this is in elementary school, and there was one night where we had a sleepover, and she's like, "Okay, now I'm gonna put my kids to bed," and she literally lifted up her shirt and I was like, "Oh, I've never seen that before. That's weird." And I
That's-
left it at that when we went to bed.
That's
Whatever.
kids though, right?
But as a kid,
Yeah.
and like you mimic and you mock.
Right.
That
you see?
that is not okay.
The funniest part is that button. I don't care what haters think.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable. That has got to be the strangest shit I've read. I just said it 10 minutes ago.
You know,
Nothing surprises anymore, and then this fucking shit came up. Are you kidding me?
I told you guys a little bit about this, but I watched the, what's it called? Chimp Craze or whatever on HBO.
Yeah.
The Max, whatever. And it's about the people who raise chimps. And one of the ladies on the show, she had a daughter, and then she bought a baby chimp, and she had one in each tit or whatever. How do you say it? Teat? Teat.
Tit.
One on each
Balubadubs.
teat. But no, and I thought that was weird as fuck because you got a fucking chimp sucking your one tit, and then
So
your
weird.
daughter
The world
sucking
is
the other tit,
weird.
and they grew up brother and sister. But this is crazy, dude.
This is starting to sound like the McMahon documentary.
Right?
Well, and that and the whole Diddy thing, too. I mean, did
This
she
is
use
just a
baby
very
oil on him?
weird
Power in the
episode,
world.
y'all. Very weird conversation episode today.
That was great.
Do we still want to be famous, guys, or no?
I don't need to be famous.
I don't even famous.
I don't
I'm
need to
good.
be famous.
It's cool. Just,
She's like, it's cool.
it's cool. You
It's
just
cool.
Pay me some money.
I want that money, though, but yeah,
You can
yeah.
pay me, but I don't want to be
What,
that.
what kind of accent are you trying to do?
I don't
over
know.
there?
It's a nervous.
She's
chick
going
right
to Tennessee,
now
huh?
at this- I'm going to Tennessee.
You going
I'm
to
just trying
Tennessee?
Going to Tennessee.
Going to Tennessee, y'all.
Well, that's moonshine. Yeah.
Let's before we get too far off. Is that we got one more? Or is
Yeah,
that
we
it?
got
Yeah, we got
All right.
one more.
All right, let's do
Here
it.
we go.
Do it.
3, 2, 1. Oh, football.
Hey.
Football.
And this is week 5, Joe. Tell him, Mark. This is week 5.
Yeah.
This is going to come out when the podcast comes out. So let's get some picks in here. What you got
I'll
going?
take Atlanta. I'll take
Oh,
Minnesota.
slow down.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the matchups and then give me the pick.
Tampa and Atlanta.
Okay.
Thursday, October 3rd.
Yeah, you don't have to do all that, but Tampa, Atlanta. Okay, who you
Atlanta.
got?
Jets at Minnesota.
And they're at Minnesota. Okay.
Carolina at Chicago. Depending who's at the QB, I probably go with Carolina.
Carolina? You don't trust Caleb Williams?
Caleb
at
Williams
all?
is going to have a lot of trouble. Baltimore at
Caleb
Cincy.
Williams? Ooh.
I'll take Baltimore. Cincinnati in the shitter.
Shinson, they are in the shitter.
Miami at New England. I'll take your boys.
You take the patties.
Cleveland.
Man, I don't know.
Cleveland at Washington. Indy at Jayville. Indy. Buffalo at Houston. Buffalo.
Indy's due for a win, and I think Indianapolis is the team to do it against. All right, but Buffalo looks good.
Yes, it is.
But Houston, it looks good.
Vegas at Denver. There's no way I could take Denver, so Vegas.
Oh, God.
The Denver hasn't beat them in 4 years.
Vegas is going to.
Nah,
the Raiders are going to smack
That's a
them.
whole nother fucking discussion.
This Arizona-San Francisco matchup is a good one, though.
No, if McCaffrey's back, Frisco. I'd take Frisco in that game.
For sure. But Kyler Murray's looking fantastic.
Green Bay at Rams. I'll take a little upset special. Take the Rams there.
Upset special Rams. Okay.
Giants at Seattle. I'll take Seattle.
Gotcha.
Dallas at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh.
You got pity, huh?
Yeah, New Orleans at KC. I'll take New Orleans because I can't stand KC. But I guess the Lions are on a bye.
Hold up, but go back.
This is their first bye.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Only bye, but
yeah, they're only bye. Yeah. But New Orleans, Kansas City, man, you just brushed over that like New Orleans.
Bro, I can't stand Kansas City.
I know you
I'm gonna
can't,
tell
but-
you something right
but-
now.
but-
Hold on. Now you got me fired up. I wasn't going to get fired up about
the
That's
point.
why I did it real quick, okay? Because I'm
point.
going to tell you something. I'm going to say this to the audience, and I hope TikTok is blowing up right now. If anybody doesn't think the NFL is fixed by now, I don't know what to tell you.
always talk
Them
about
cocksuckers get every goddamn call in the world. It's getting ridiculous, bro. It's getting ridiculous. It's unbelievable what goes on. I don't even need to go through about what happened last weekend. If you didn't see the play against Atlanta when the guy basically just mugged them and there's no flag, they get everything.
They get everything.
Every call.
I can't stand it.
They're back-to-back Super
I don't
Bowl
give a shit
champions.
what it is.
Back-to-back.
There's a stat that
They're going for
Mahomes has
three-peat.
had 22 interceptions called back. Explain that to me.
Why do you hate Kansas City so much? Let the people know. I know.
For a number of reasons. First of all, it's Raiders' rival, okay? Second of all, Mahomes is one of the luckiest quarterbacks. He gets every call and everything goes his way. I'm sick of it.
You think there's any skill in
there was last year during the playoffs, they didn't get one damn penalty. Explain that to me.
Do you think there's any skill and preparation involved in Mahomes' workouts and everything?
I don't know,
to make
dude.
him a good
Now
quarterback?
he's having trouble with Kelsey because he, the Taylor Swift thing. I mean, Jesus Christ, bro. Play foot. I'm just seriously. Okay, we just had week 3 ended. There was all the 2-0 teams won 6-1.
Yeah,
explain that to me.
You got him.
And don't fucking forget about the whole betting thing now. They put 2 games on Monday night. Well, if you get your ass kicked all weekend, when you get here, you can do another 14 parlay to save your ass.
Shout out Salinas. I know you guys been waiting for this right here.
Shit. Fuck, bro. You got me all fired up. That's why I just skipped over for a reason because it's bullshit.
I told you I was going to bring us back to the basics.
Fuck.
Hey, Joe. What does your shirt say?
I wore the wrong shirt
Calmer
today.
than you are.
John Goodman from Big Lebowski.
What
baby.
a good pickup, man. That was a good one for sure. Hey, no, but hey, look, everybody at home, mark those takes down. Let's see if Joe's right next week.
Oh, well, I better put a parlay.
I'm gonna watch the episode
somewhere.
and see because it's gonna come
Go,
out.
are you? You're gonna watch the episode and see.
I'm gonna see you, friend.
I'm gonna say, the Tennessee twang is now coming out. He don't need no moonshine, y'all. He's gonna play it next week.
Dude.
What is this? 2 for the money?
I don't know.
Joe's favorite movie.
Let me get some ham hocks.
Let me get some ham hocks.
Is that when the Hawk 2s come from too?
Hawk too.
The Hawk 2s come from there
She's
too.
from, she is from Tennessee for sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry I got a little excited, but you do that on purpose. I can't stand them, bro.
I
love
saw
our
it
football takes.
marinating.
Every time I watch that
Marinating.
shit, it's always something.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Steve, what's your name going to be in our mini series we're doing? We're going to call you. What was it? What were we going to call you? Richard, because we can call you Dick.
Dick.
Yeah.
Oh,
I never understood that
You agreed
reference.
to that, Stuart?
Fucking assholes.
You agreed to that? He's like, yeah.
These writers over here. Who hired these writers?
Richard Dick. I never understand why Richard means Dick. For
I
sure.
never
know.
understood what the abbreviate. Like, where did
I
you
don't
get
get
Dick? That does not at all.
Not at
sound
all.
Like
Richard
Dick. No.
Yeah, I'll never understand
Me
that.
neither. Yeah, there's a couple of them I don't understand.
Like Emily.
Yeah, I get
Cool,
that.
You know.
Joseph, Joe,
Yeah.
What's the one for Bob?
Robert.
Robert. That even kind of makes
A little
sense.
bit.
Because it's Rob Bob.
Mark
yeah.
Rodriguez means Marcus Aurelius.
That makes total sense.
Confirmed.
Total sense.
All right, what you got, big dog?
I was going to ask you guys, what's something that is totally illegal, but totally legal, but feels illegal when you're doing it?
Not a damn thing.
Ah, come on, man. You ain't got
I-
self-snitch.
Totally legal, but feels illegal.
Yeah, when you're doing it. So, like, it's legal. You're not self-incriminating yourself.
That's actually, you know what? I was good. That's a
but
good
feels
question.
illegal when you're doing it.
I think I'm gonna need y'all to start on that one because I need ideas, and then my brain
She
just
said,
like wake up and
I need
I'm
to
like, oh yeah,
get the
yeah.
references.
Yeah, like hit the references.
So, all right. So, I'm gonna be.
I think now.
Joey, perfect.
I think now, kind of with all the fucking weed everywhere. Like,
that's what I
I'm
was gonna
telling you,
say.
bro. Like, okay, I'll say it.
Yeah,
When I
say it.
came home back from Salinas, I had about 3 zips in my car of weed, right? And
3 ounces of weed.
I had
in your
about 3
car-
ounces
in the trunk,
In the trunk,
safely away
in the trunk.
You couldn't touch it.
I mean, my mom got in the car one time. She goes, "God damn!" I go, "Yeah, I got some shit back there." And she can't really say shit because, but
I think
no,
you're only able to carry an ounce, but
no,
okay.
you're not. I talked to my boy.
It's 3.
Me and Marple had a conversation. She said, "Dude, you're fine."
Oh, cool. People are bringing weed on planes now. But
Yeah.
continue
I mean,
your story.
I think maybe that. Because back in the day, you
you
were
had,
hiding
like-
that shit.
I would hide
Everybody
behind a trash
everybody
can as
back
a
in
kid.
Salinas I grew up,
It's
they
a
would
bad
hide
job.
that shit everywhere, bro. You can hide weed everywhere. I remember I heard like Method Man, Red Man, when they used to come over here, they put it in shampoo bottles wrapped up at the bottom so they couldn't see him on the, so I think maybe that'd probably be the only thing I could come up with.
What's yours?
Makes sense. I mean, he kind of took the where I was going with
the
it, but
win from the sales there.
well,
yeah.
Win from the sales.
no, it's cool because I'll piggyback. So funny. that word.
Piggyback.
Who piggybacks? What the fuck is piggyback? But I know dudes that bring weed on planes.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just like, damn, dude. You know, like, damn. Like that shit is. I still feel like you go to a state that's not legal, you're getting some real trouble. I wouldn't want to do it. But let's hear Emily's.
Paying taxes.
Okay. Ooh, she got deep with us, huh?
Yeah.
Bitch, you may be saying
It's
that on air.
legal, but it feels illegal.
Yeah.
Because your girl be hurting. Okay, it's tough.
Yeah. I mean,
I
That's
mean
the only thing I think
that's
of.
a good one too. I mean,
Sorry.
it's crazy how much if you really see when you start making money, and you know you made a decent amount, how much they take out. It's crazy, bro.
I just, you know, at the end of the day, dude, I know it's for certain stuff that does help the
This is true.
of everybody, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, where the fuck? All right, for me, where the fuck does that 35 cents go when you're using your card to pay for something at a gas station or some, you know, and they charge 35 cents to use your debit? Where the is it going to the business?
No, that's going.
Is that tax?
No, that's how much it is to use.
I know, I get that.
I mean,
but I'm, where's that money going?
It's the company.
It's going to the credit card or the
Yeah,
card
the company.
companies,
Probably.
or
It's
the
2.9%, or I think it's like 2.9.
That's the whole thing about
Stripe and all that. But every handshake is like another fee. So that's why everything's getting kind of tricky. Like Venmo would be free, and then they charge you.
Yeah.
Now, and if you want it quicker and all that kind of stuff, but the credit card company, and I mean, I'm sure there's a kickback for like the company that owns the actual device and all of that.
Right.
It's, you know,
Yeah.
but that's a big business.
they done 35 cent everybody to death. Think about everybody that comes into there. Everybody comes in there and pays with their debit card. They 35
I mean,
cents.
I'll tell you right now, man. It's crazy these places that don't take cash anymore.
Yeah.
Because cash just gets moved around and it never loses currency. But the thing is, it's like you said. So if you spend $100 at one place, okay, and they take that 35 cents,
Right.
well, think about that $100 bill after a while. If it kept going,
No, they'd take $3.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
would.
it was like,
It's not even 35 cents. If you
Yeah.
spend 100, take 3%. And isn't like the tax in California is like for a sales tax is like 13.5 or something
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
crazy.
13.5%.
Highest
Crazy.
in the nation.
For sure.
Yep.
For what?
And
For
then,
what?
And
To pay
then
people $20 an hour.
tired of this
after you earned that
grandpa.
money that was taxed, and then you spent it, paid tax, and now the person that received it on the other end, now they got to pay taxes on that. It's just bullshit.
I'll tell you one
That's
thing they
what
did
I'm saying.
change. I remember when I went to the first time I hit a big ticket at Santa Anita. I hit like $1,000 trifecta. Right, I went to the window. She goes, "You got your Social Security card?" I go, "What?" She goes, "Yeah, you need your Social Security card
crazy.
because you know it's over a certain amount." I said, "Let me get this. Let me understand this." So I'm paying with I'm playing with the money that I've been taxed on,
Right.
And now I won, and now you want to tax me again. And you can find people that will do it for a fee.
Yeah.
But now they stopped doing it, supposedly. Well, no, they have because all those tickets are cashed, the money's gone, and everything else.
Right,
I never
right.
got nothing in the mail. But I'm telling you, this shit is corrupted, bro.
In California, it's going. I always put in my head it's going to the In-N-Out and McDonald's and all those guys that are getting paid
And all that
$20
shit
an hour
is fucking nasty.
to make burgers.
I don't like this anymore. Really, I just
What, this pod?
no.
This
not
life?
that.
The
No,
conversation.
I love life. It's just I'm tired
Nashville.
of working harder than an ugly stripper. I will say that every day of my life. I'm too pretty to be working this hard. Okay,
You might as well-
I'm just tired.
Humble
I wanna
as
go on
shit,
a
too. I love it.
timeout. I just want to go on a timeout.
she needs to be flowing out somewhere and taken care of. Huh?
Yeah, I need a brain break.
Do we need to? Do we need to go on a friendly outing, everybody? And
Oh, that'd be cool.
Joshua
It was
Tree.
better than your idea last night when you talked about, hey, if we're all millionaires, we get our own mansion and live together. And I'm like, hell no. Stu would have you have a guest house
We have a
with a
career-
gate around it.
A creator house.
Oh, hell
Creator
no.
house.
Like in 2015, they used to do that all
No,
the
well,
time.
it's
Jake Paul, all those guys.
2015.
I know. I'm just.
I can see you guys on an episode of Cribs. Welcome to the off the script house.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Yeah, this kid's just running around.
Stu doesn't come out of the back house ever.
He comes out to sunbathe on the roof once in a while. That's about it.
just this two girls, the same girls, come over to his house at the same time.
Wait, I missed something there. I don't know.
I'll let you know off camera. Well, that's funny.
But the Lance calls the left part of the backyard.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
his.
That's left field. That would be left field. He'd have his own left field out there with all kinds of shit. He'd have just like a collection of stuff.
I'm a good roommate, dude. I don't have people over. I'm not loud. I don't, but I know what it is. That's funny though. You said that.
That
It was
is
funny last
hilarious.
night when we talked about it.
Right? I think it's time for That's What She Said. Huh?
Yeah, I was gonna actually ask y'all.
Is that what she said?
That's what she
What did
said.
she say?
What
Do
did
you
she
want to
say?
know what she said?
Yeah.
I do.
Do I want to go like soft and intimate, and like
You go the soft
place?
intimate, right?
Or do I go like kind of with the energy that we?
Whatever you feeling. Whatever you
Okay.
feeling.
That's
You know what?
cute
Hell,
that you
let's do
asked.
both.
She knows.
Let's do
She knows.
both.
She's
I
got-
have
she's
it.
got
I
it
have
set
right
up
here.
for us.
Okay, ready? Okay, first we'll stick with the energy. All right.
Okay.
First and foremost,
What we got?
If I went to jail,
Okay.
Okay.
what would it be for and why? Or what do you think it would be for
Mm.
and why?
Prostitution.
Oh my God, Jesus!
I'm just
Joe.
kidding. I'm kidding. It's because you said about the bad stripper thing. That's why I said it. I'm sorry. I was being funny. I was being funny.
Great for the podcast, but damn.
I was being funny because you brought up the stripper reference.
Yeah, strippers are strippers, not
Strippers the same damn
prostitutes.
thing.
Dude, I have morals.
No, they don't.
Strippers have.
I know so many
maybe
people
not,
that did
but
shit
at
with
least they
strippers
pretend
in
that they
strip
do.
clubs you don't even want to know.
I don't want to know.
I could get them on the phone right now and they
I'm
can tell you
good.
right now.
No.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that. Make that call.
Where's Tanner when we need him?
Yeah, call Steve.
Hi, my name's Candy.
Yeah, right.
That's a good question. What would you? I think you would be in for.
Hey, you said what you said,
No, I was
bruh.
playing around, bro. I was playing around. I was having fun with you. I'm sorry.
Tax fraud must be tax fraud.
Tax fraud, right? Tax fraud.
That would be Mark's answer. All right, Lance.
Undocumented insurgent. No, I'm just joking. Got no laughs on that one.
Okay, I think that was the answer. That was the end all be all.
I know.
No, I think it'd be something domestic.
Domestic.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think.
Really? Okay, probably if she went to jail, probably. Damn. Domestic? I don't see. She doesn't lose her temper too much. Maybe like
That's why. When she happened, she lost it finally.
maybe like a drug charge, like transporting and distribution or something like that.
Pills though. Now
State,
yeah.
something,
Distribution.
I don't
something
know.
low key where she has her glasses on and she can drive across state lines and then she gets
Interesting.
busted. Yeah.
Good. I really like the diversity here, guys.
Actually, I would say money laundering.
Money laundering.
Yeah.
Wow, I have a whole record behind me. I like this.
No, the only way you would ever go to prison is if Joe and Lance did something and then they blamed it all on you. So if they framed you, then you would get.
See, that's such a sweet answer Marcus gave.
You're so sweet, Mark. Thank you. Thank you so
welcome.
much.
I'm sorry for the undocumented
I was just
insurgent
trying-
line.
I was just trying to have fun. That's why I
No,
said
that's why I'm asking, because that's what she said. Okay. On a nicer note, because now I need to hear something nice. All right.
Okay.
And this is for each of you guys. I want to hear each of your guys' answers. All right. Do you believe you leave people better than when you meet them? So like when you meet people, do you believe that you leave them better than when you met
Then
them?
when you met
I don't know
the
if I'm wording it
situation
right,
they were
but-
in, when you met them versus after you leave them, do you leave them in a better situation
Yeah.
than they
Like,
were?
do you feel
You talking about friendships, relationships?
relationships, all the above?
It's a good question.
That's a really good question. I'm very impressed.
I'll go first. Yeah, I think so. Definitely.
Like your spirit, the person
Because I'm
you are.
I'm
you're
invested in people, like especially if I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely invest in you for sure. As far as like, time and I guess reciprocated is always great. If you're investing someone and then they reciprocate the same thing and they invest back into you. But there's been times where I totally was the one that
You're like the villain. You're like
well,
the mean person.
No. I've invested and then never expected anything back from them. So
Gotcha.
yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm sure there's a couple people out there in the world that wouldn't agree, but for me, yeah, I think so. I think people are worth spending your time and your energy on for sure in the world for sure.
I like that answer.
Yep.
Yes, Joe.
I plead.
Of course he does. Of course he does.
I'm gonna plead the fifth. I have nothing to say about this.
It's like I have nothing.
You damn right I put everybody in a different position. I helped them out. The problem is motherfuckers don't help me. I'm on my own fucking path. I have these people that come in. I got all these people that come in and out, and I always leave in a better place.
Yeah.
You can go speak to one of my new friends that just came back at a year and a half. There's a reason why.
Oh.
Because she needed my energy and my positivity.
Wasn't he talking about humble earlier? He's fucking a great humble. You're a humble guy. That's a humble fucking saying.
I even got Marcus over there cracking up. No, I seriously, I'm just having fun.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm doing off the
sure.
script shit. It's been half and half.
Yeah.
It's been half and half, and you
fuck some people over.
Well, no, I really,
wow.
I really haven't fucked anybody over.
Yeah, I know. I hear you.
I've been fucked over.
Yeah.
What about you, Mark?
I would say I typically leave people better than when I found them or where they are in their life. Crazy story today.
Ooh.
Let's hear
You
this.
guys tell me if this feels like I left them in a better state than when I found them.
Sure.
So today I log on to Instagram, and there's 3 comments that on 3 different posts of mine. One of them was that seminar that you came to, Lance, where I was speaking to a group about social media,
Yep.
and he said, "No, nobody, like this is bullshit. Nobody's even in that room."
What?
And then he goes to my next post, and he goes, "This is the wackest shit I've ever heard." Like literally cackling out loud right now.
Seriously?
And then he said one more to another video, which I love to hate.
I know, for sure. I get it.
So then one more thing is like, "This is the stupidest shit I've ever heard," or something.
Yeah.
So then I look
That
at
room
like,
was packed, by the way, guys, and it was a
Yeah, it was.
very great. Everybody was hanging on every word Mark had to say.
"Oh, thanks."
Yeah,
Lance."
so let's
Well-
clear that up for that fuck boy.
Well,
but
so-
continue your story.
So check this out. So I look at him. It's this 45-year-old dude that follows and is followed by my brother-in-law and this other actress.
So you know this guy.
So I
Wow.
comment on each of them. I said, "Hey, you're to Paris and then this other girl Diana." I said, "Hey, check on your boy because this like happy people don't do this. He sounds really sad." Like commented underneath his comment, so he
Right.
could see it and then they could see it.
Yeah.
On all 3 of them, and then I said, and then he eventually DM'd me, apologized, said he was super drunk last night.
Oh, that's
Listening to
bullshit.
Korn
That's
till
such
3 in the
fucking
morning.
bullshit.
But the funny thing is, I had the girl send the picture of the room to show how packed it was.
Yeah, fucking
But-
asshole.
Just
So
clear it
now
up.
he actually apologized. I didn't say anything back to it because I'm gonna leave it as is.
Did he
Yeah.
say
I didn't
sorry or did he apologize?
care. But you love saying that.
I know.
I know he
it-
does
it-
because he
I
hates
fucking love it.
He said he's sorry. He said he was sorry.
All right, there you go.
And,
That's a little bit
He
more
accepts
hurtful. I
an
still don't like the guy,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
whatever.
I don't care. And he, most people that do trolling are really upset with their lives, so I knew that.
Yeah.
But for him to apologize, I was, it is what it is. But I would say he's in a better state
He
than he
is.
was.
Yeah.
Because now he's acknowledged his state, and hopefully we'll be better in the future.
Yeah.
People always use that drunk
I like
thing
that.
as
That
an
caveat
excuse.
is a
I can't
terrible one,
fucking
bro.
stand
I don't
it,
want to
bro.
hear it. I was drunk. My bad.
My bad.
No, bro.
I do
Nah, bro.
stupid shit when I'm
Me-
sober.
Yeah, everything.
So there's that.
There's that.
And that's what she said, y'all.
Yeah, that's what she
that was
said.
great.
I
was
do.
great.
I'm like, oh man, why did I do that?
That's why you would go to jail, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
There you go.
Yeah, that could be it.
I think that was funny. That was a good question though.
Yeah.
That was. What would Lance or Joe go to jail
I
for?
know, right?
We've already asked this before.
Me and Joe have
Oh, you
talked
guys?
about, but now
I'd go
we
for
didn't do
bookmaking.
good at it. Let's do good at it. What would you go? What would you? Let's literally. What would you go to jail for?
Bookmaking.
So racketeering.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably.
All right. So, and that's not stereotype. That's just what you do. The numbers, right? Because you be betting on horses and shit.
Well,
You
that's
could-
all legal,
you
though.
would
That's
set
what I'm
up,
saying.
but you could set up your own
Yeah.
booking
You're gonna be my
thing
fucking-
and
you're gonna be
illegally.
my fucking runner.
Yeah. I could see that. You would like doing it too with your sticky notes and shit, putting notes and. I can see that shit.
There's
for
that
sure.
fucking laugh. You know, it's genuine. He's really fired up when he does that shit.
Fuck,
do I
dude.
say?
I don't know. For me, bro, what do you got? What do you guys think? Shit.
Pimping.
God damn,
How
dog.
come I have to be the prostitute, but he's the damn pimp? Where the hell? I'd be the pimp. I'd be the pimp. That's why I would go to jail, because I'd be the pimper.
The pimper. The pimper.
Hustle and flow.
If I went to jail, it would have to be some high risk shit. So let's just
Drug
say
trafficking.
that. Like something serious,
Robbing a
like where I'm
bank?
making a lot of
No,
money
you don't. No one robs a bank
for me to
anymore.
take a chance.
Yeah,
That's the
they
only
do.
way I
They
would
can't
take
be
a
doing
chance.
that
Well,
shit.
I mean, you always get caught. You haven't Bank of America.
I wouldn't do it. I
But
wouldn't try to make any small
What'd you think
dollars.
I said?
Bank of America is what I was trying to say. Over where I live in Canyon Country, they got, you've seen it like last
Yeah.
year. It was like a gang of them, and then they were throwing money out the windows and
Did you guys
stuff.
get any money?
Who is them,
wish.
Emily?
Who is
them?
I don't know whoever
The
it was.
undocumented insurgents?
No, I never said that. Never said that. I don't know. I don't know them on a personal level.
No, I get you. The looting, so she's saying that I would be one of the guys that runs into the store, to the Macy's, and steal all the stuff.
You said some high risk shit. That to me is high risk. I don't want to get shot. I don't want to get pulled over and then you drive really fast.
I'd be one of the mob that runs in there and grabs some,
Get
some
down on the
jewelry
floor.
and runs.
Yeah.
I guess that's
That's high
funny.
risk to me. I don't know. I don't know what else is high risk to you.
That's funny. What conspiracy theory do you guys like secretly believe in?
Oh God.
That they didn't go to the moon.
Put it
Hey,
up right now.
But it could be true.
There, you always hit it right on the fucking head. I swear to God. We're doing some fucking laughter. What do you think about the conspiracy in 1945? About, I don't know, life. I mean,
But seriously though, like what conspiracy theory could be true that you guys think could be true, and why?
I would say most of them, because
Yeah.
we've been lied to for so
Yeah.
long, because we haven't had media to actually, or we've had the media tell us what we need to believe. So I would say, based on the moon landing, like I'm 50-50, but if I had to choose, I would say it didn't happen. What about you guys?
I concur.
I don't know how I feel about that. That one. I mean, that one. I just. Why would you want?
Is it real footage? Is it because
right.
they were going against Russia at
Yeah.
the time? Who got to the
Yeah.
moon first?
And the astronauts are coming out saying it wasn't real. I mean, shit. What else you got to say? But yeah,
We're very excited about that.
yeah, because I agree with that.
Was it real?
Because it was real. Jerry Seinfeld.
I
voice.
don't want to believe about 9/11, but I don't want to believe
Even
it.
like the Lusitania, I can't say right now. And
Which one
whatever war like that we knew, I'm not gonna. Just
say it again, so
conspiracies.
you
No,
can-
they just like I get like, huh? Like I'm always fascinated by them because I'm like, either you're really high when you thought of these things, but then it's weird because, like I said, a conspiracy is a conspiracy until like it's proven, you know. And then you're like, damn.
I mean, when-
okay.
you
I'm
know-
open to it. My sister absolutely hates it. She's like, this is stupid. Da, 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 da. And there's somewhere I'm like, okay, flat Earth. Maybe, I guess. Like I'm open to it, but the world is crazy, so I don't even know.
Well, your boy out of Flint, Michigan, Michael Moore, he loves to do these conspiracy theory documentaries. When you watch Fahrenheit 9/11, it makes you think a little bit.
It does. Loose change.
Yeah, I mean, it's
crazy.
It's it's just like with me. We were just talking about football, right? My conspiracy is it's fixed. It's not like if it ever came out, it was. I wouldn't wake up
I'm
like.
sorry, I'm zoning out already.
I wouldn't be like, oh my God, I can't believe it. But of course it is, because it's been going on for years. People talk about it,
Right.
So I don't know. That's a good question, though.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. 9/11 is crazy because I mean, obviously the Pentagon is really what sells the marbles of that is because there's like missile like shapes like somebody bombed, right? That's the conspiracy theory, right?
Yeah.
That it was actually a bomb and not planes. But I mean, we've seen the planes into the towers. So
but
Just
it all
at the end of the day, for
Yeah.
me, it's more the thing that like whether or not it is or not, moral of the story is that like I'm sad for everyone that was hurt or lost family members or and I also love and embrace the fact that like people came together. you know?
Right,
So
right.
it's like I don't know.
That's my
it's
problem.
just
Why I
weird.
can't believe in the conspiracies because of that.
I'm like I see people. I'm like that's cool. You guys looking out for each other.
You
What's
wanna
yours?
Well, I was gonna say, like, I think 100,000,000% that we have we have had encounters with extraterrestrials in the world for sure. I think there's
I can't disagree with you on that.
I think there's UFOs, UAPs, whatever they call them. I think they got I think they've recovered bodies. I just think they just have kept it all under wraps. And God knows what China knows, because they are the oldest civilization and we have no idea what they got over
true.
there.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So did you want to hit the corner?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I thought about, I wanted to do this a couple weeks ago. It's really just when I watch people now watch football and fan bases, and then I always get stereotyped as one of the worst fan bases, and I will always be Raider Nation, always be a Raider fan, even though Raider Nation is about my fan base. But being a Raider fan right now, and I've been one for 42 years. It's funny to say that.
You got a tat on your leg.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like that fucking ex-girlfriend you go back to and she's cheated on you for 42 fucking years every year, and she still doesn't have sex with you, but you keep going back. You keep going back. And that's
love
Such
her.
a romantic.
Yeah, no, that's what it feels like. I mean, that's
People are in that situation.
I mean,
though.
and people forget that a relationship when you're a fan of a team, it's a fucking long. I mean, the old school people.
Yeah.
The new school cats don't do it. And I'm sitting there at work, and I see these two Cleveland Brown fans, and they're older, and I'm watching them, and I just sit there, and they got killed by Dallas, and he's still in the fourth quarter watching it and just commenting on it. And I'm just like, bro, you've been going through this for fucking
Years.
decades, and you're in public, and just your passion for it still. And I'm just like, I just don't get it. Because they're one of the oldest teams. They're one of the oldest teams, and they've never even been to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And, to see that, and he's all decked out. They're all decked out in their shit. And I'm just like,
years.
and I'm just like, I can't believe it, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. To be that invested.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's
That
loyalty.
being invested in a fan is crazy. It really is. Some of these guys are fucking nuts. I know a lot of Raider fans. They travel all over the country.
Yeah.
It's like
A lot
their
of football
thing.
fans.
And to go see them get their ass kicked sometimes just blows my fucking mind. I mean, sometimes that team can fuck up a wet dream. I mean, it's ridiculous.
It is.
So I just want to put that little point out there. I want to put a little something, sprinkle something on top.
I don't like that.
Sprinkle a little love.
All right, let's put
We're running out of time.
little baby. I was gonna say, listen, Mark took the. I was just saying, a little baby oil on top.
Man, why you gotta bring up the baby oil thing, man?
We've been doing this episode 29. We all think the same by now.
I'll tell you what, it's just flowing. It just flows.
Hey, let's do
lava.
let's do like 2 minutes really quick. Something. I think it's gonna be fun. Hot take game. Agree or disagree, and quick why. Just be quick, everybody. I'm gonna hit you all.
Individually.
Yeah. We'll just be quick. You know what time it is. All right, so I'll start with Joe. Samsung is better than Apple.
Apple.
No, I'm saying agree,
disagree,
disagree, and then give a little
Disagree, bro.
little something of why.
Disagree, because you can't. The Apple Cloud is awesome.
Perfect. Nike is the best sport brand, Mark.
I think true, because of the journey and what they mean.
Perfect. Emily, podcasts aren't worth listening to.
Disagree. That's so rude. That's why I disagree.
Joe, the Oscars are boring.
Agreed.
Agreed. Mark, pineapple is the best pizza topping.
Disagree.
Good man. Good man.
Because it's acidic and it hurts my psoriasis.
I hear that.
Good man, bro.
Emily, nobody truly likes avocados.
Disagree. Because if you don't, you're weird. If you don't like avocados, you're weird. I mean, I know someone that has like an allergy to it, so she can't eat it. But
Right. Joe, autocorrect has done more damage to our spelling than texting shorthand ever did.
Agreed.
I agree.
Even with my myths.
You want to elaborate a little bit?
Oh, no, I can't fucking stand
Okay.
it.
Mark, online debates have never actually changed anyone's opinion.
What do you mean by online debates?
Online debates, like the one you had with that gentleman that was hating on you the whole time.
Yeah. So you say they've never changed anybody's opinion?
What do you think?
I think that it's probably changed someone's opinion.
Yeah.
But most people are just arguing to hear their point of view. So I'd say probably never changed anybody's opinion.
Perfect. Emily, we say we miss the good old days, but forget about the lack of Wi-Fi.
One more time.
We say we miss the good old days, but we forget about the lack of Wi-Fi then.
I don't care. Yeah,
You didn't have internet.
No, I disagree.
Disagree?
Like I prefer, if that makes sense, the good old days.
Yeah, the good old days with no Wi-Fi?
Yeah, so if that, I don't know how to answer that, but I that one.
Yeah, no, you could, whatever you think. Joe, saying no offense usually means you're about to offend someone.
Disagree.
Disagree?
Yeah, disagree.
Okay. Mark, brunch is just an overpriced breakfast for late risers.
I mean, no offense, but
No offense.
I would disagree. I say it's for late risers and people that want to get drunk during the day.
Right.
Mimosas.
And we'll end on Emily right here, okay?
Okay.
Astrology is just made up fun, not science.
Made up fun and not science. I disagree.
Disagree?
Yeah, I disagree.
Disagree?
Yeah, I disagree.
I hear you. Good job, guys. That was cool.
Yeah.
I like that. And Mark?
Let me do it.
Okay.
Oh shit!
It's time to crack the code with Marcus Aurelius, other known as Mark Rodriguez.
Great intro.
This is the only music we still got.
Don't. I like that music though. It's like TV show. Right. Mark, Q&A. How do you envision the future of podcasting, and what innovations do you think will shape the industry in the next 5 years?
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah, I got
Good
him.
one.
I got him.
Yeah.
cooking.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah. So where do I see podcasts going in the next 5 years, and where do I see that?
Yeah. How do you envision the future of podcasting? What innovations do you see will think will shape the industry in the next 5 years?
Okay. It's such a wild west time right now because it's so oversaturated as well.
It is.
So it's harder to get into. So I think right now what we're going to see is it's like a decline of like people that have been doing it a while because they're kind of maybe giving up that it's not happening. And then, I would say we're going to see like a decline, and then I think like a big uptick as like the news dies. Maybe not in 5 years, in the next 10 years. I think all like typical like Channel 4 news and all like the bullshit media that just spews the same stuff that the rest of the channels do too. That's all orchestrated by the elite at the top.
Right.
So I think that's going to get rid of. I would love to see long form conversations like podcasts because I think it's pretty much the only truthful conversations that were actually being delivered, and at least gives us the amount of information, allow us to decide. Because as I say often, I think the internet is slowly saving the world. So I would
point.
I would say that podcasting is going to become the news, and we will hopefully see the rest of like the typical day-to-day news that, like I said, was orchestrated by the elite to die. And then we see, a revolution of people telling the truth and impacting the world positively.
And you see
decline
10
and a
years,
big
right?
upturn.
About 10 years.
I would love if it happened tomorrow.
Right, of course.
Everything just
Right.
takes so much time.
It does.
Yeah, so that's where I
10
see.
years.
That's why I see it going. I think it's phenomenal. Right now, it's just so oversaturated. But I think overall, it's going to decline a little bit. But then we're going to get a big uptick as like the attention goes away from mainstream and then goes to more
Right.
podcasting.
It blows my mind, that people are like, it's like people hate so much on podcasts right now. It's like everybody's got one. It's like an ass crack, but in everybody's opinion. But like that's what shapes the world, dude.
Yeah.
We're getting to hear everybody's opinions.
That's one of the most valid things I've heard you say in a while, Lance. I really appreciate that. Was good.
But it's going off what Mark just said because it's so true, dude. Like I think for sure it's going to take time, but for sure, man, I think I could totally see podcasts taking the lane of mainstream media, and it's not the corporations paying for their storyline and their dialogue to be put out and their agenda be pushed and propaganda. So great answer, Mark.
And I would say the last thing would be we'll probably start seeing based on technology people that feel like they're in the same room but they're not, and then potentially like like a 3D version, not 3D. What am I trying to say? VR version.
Gotcha.
Of you be able to sit inside the podcast, be in the room with the people. I think that would be something in the future.
Oh, that's
we've seen some
innovation.
cool
I hear
things.
you. Look at that.
That's pretty cool,
What a
man.
callback. Good job, Mark. Yeah, that would be dope as fuck, huh? If like you instead of like like on screen. You know, it's like a VR situation where you feel like you're in the room. That would be cool.
Yeah,
so.
it's almost like as they're doing like the front row seats of like a concert. You have somebody there. You have like somebody like a fake person there, but you get to buy that seat. So if you could be at the table with Joe Rogan and them as they're doing an episode, that'd be dope.
Just don't be whispering like sweet haikus and nothing in my ear while I'm trying to do the pod, please. Whatever. If that happens,
we should do that here. We should have somebody right next to Joe and just be at the table, and then people can watch it from that point of view.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool.
That would.
Yeah, I think
that would.
I could probably figure that out.
It's just like the sphere they had, that UFC event they just, did you guys see that? It was in, I know we're gonna air out here, but it was like fucking, it was like 100 and something K. The video had to be. I was like, how do you even? What is 100? Like we know 4K, 5K, but like, it's crazy, dude. I mean, but that's the future, bro. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Interesting.
It is interesting. Good job. Good crack the code, man.
Thank you.
Where can they find you at, Joe?
The Real Joe Rosati. And an Off the Script podcast.
no name change? Or? Okay. Where can they find you at, Mark?
You can find me at Mark Rodriguez TV everywhere, and us at Mastermind Media.
Where can they find you at, Big Stu?
Stuzilla Productions.
Wow, he fucking belted one out.
I like it. Where you at, Em?
Norm.ILY me.
There it is. And I am _illson. And thank you guys for checking this out. And we'll see you next time. Peace.
Ciao, ciao.
Yeah. Let's go. We just gotta go hard.